The death toll from Hurricane Laura more than doubled today to at least 14, 10 in Louisiana and 4 in Texas. Most were killed by trees falling on homes or by carbon monoxide poisoning while using generators. The scope of the destruction is overwhelming. Hundreds of thousands are still without power or water, and some may not get it back for weeks.
The hurricane is blamed for 14 deaths in Texas and Louisiana, including 3 people who died from carbon monoxide poisoning after the storm. One of the hardest hit areas was Lake Charles, Louisiana, where hundreds of windows were blown out of this high-rise building. Michelle and Eric Trahan's dream home was torn in 2. The wind and pressure were so strong, they seemingly sucked the curtains right out of the windows. Now, the daunting task of rebuilding.
I walked outside this morning and just stood and looked at everything, and there was a rainbow. And I thought, okay, we're gonna go. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
The Red Cross says more than 8,000 homes were destroyed or badly damaged, like this one here behind me. And a quarter of the state is still without power.
One of the most recent construction projects of Florida Green Homes at 25 Emerald Lake Court in Palm Coast Plantation. The ICF insulated concrete formed walls are finally up. Inside they have number 5 rebar, which then is surrounded by 4 inches of concrete poured at 3,000 psi. On either side, 2.5 inches of expanded polystyrene insulation. The effective R47 value helps create savings of up to 70% on monthly utility bills. This, in combination with impact windows and a very strong roofing system, means that this home will be able to withstand hurricane and tornado winds up to 200 miles per hour. This is just one way that Florida Green Homes creates the standard. All of our collections, from our smart green homes to our Floridian green homes and our luxury green homes, are built the same way with these ICF block walls. Now, roof trusses have been erected, being carefully aligned and anchored to assure their strength and the role that they play as part of the new home superstructure. Covered with zip sheathing, they become an intrinsic, strong part of the safe cocoon that Florida Green Homes builds with every home. We follow up on the smallest details to assure that our finished product is healthy for the new homeowner and family. Notice here that all air conditioning vent outlets and returns have been sealed. This is to prevent any possible contamination from construction dust and debris, insects, moisture, or mold. Now, no attic air is drawn into the air conditioning system, as it might contain unwanted matter from many different sources. Here, you can see one of our vents sealed to prevent the contamination. And here, you can see an intake for fresh Florida air from outside the structure to feed the air intake needs of the ventilation system. Surrounding the vent and between all of the rafters, you see isolene insulation that's being sprayed 5.5 inches thick between the roof rafters and the bottom side of the roof sheathing, not on top of the ceiling drywall. This strengthens the roof superstructure itself, creates an even thermal appropriate differential between the temperature of the house proper and the temperature in the attic, all of which contribute to the comfort of the living environment and the overall safety of the home. Isolene is the insulation of choice for high-profile projects like the American Lung Association's Earthcraft House. Best of all, this is given to every owner of a Florida Green home as one of our standards.